It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Thunder, Russell Westbrook out there with Corey Brewer. And at the center position out of New Zealand and the University of Pittsburgh, 6'11 pivot Steven Adams. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. Then it's Paul George, and it's Anthony in at the 4 spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. And at the center position, a 6'11 banger out of the Republic of Georgia, Jaja Pachulia. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the power forward.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it. Yeah, the Warriors turn around, I think, in large part because of the improvement defensively and on the boards last year. There was a 5 or 6 year stretch where Golden State was maybe the worst team in both categories in the entire league, but the schemes have changed, the personnel, the intent, the toughness, and it has all led to a new era for the Golden State Warriors basketball team.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Pachulia the pass to Curry. And it's off the back rim, no good. Warriors on D. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. And he's good on the second. And back to the Warriors looking to pack the paint. If you wanted to get into a three-point shooting contest with them, well, I think they'd welcome that.
I agree. I mean, with the Splash Brothers in the backcourt, you can get sprayed in a hurry from all angles. I mean, those guys are terrific. But again, their improved defense and rebounding is a big part of their success as well.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Outside, George from downtown. Rebounded by Pachulia.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Now, here's Green, and it's blocked by Brewer. Curry against Westbrook. Fires from deep. Shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort.
You know, when he came into the league, everyone thought that Klay Thompson would be a great shooter, but I thought where he really improved last year and made strides was as a defensive stopper. He's got good size and strength.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
They get the rebound.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot.
Wide open look. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And speaking of Thompson's defense, something he's worked at diligently, Clark, in the offseason.
Yeah, an hour and a half a day, Kevin, on defensive drills. That takes a lot of discipline.
Isn't that something?
And while he's not an elite athlete, the footwork and length gives him a chance to defend positions 1 through 3 and do a solid job on quick point guards like Tony Parker even.
Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Anthony. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Thompson. He kicks it to Curry. Gives him the lead pass. Paul George with the steal. Here's Westbrook. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
You know, you look over at how tough the West has been over the last decade or so, and my, you've never seen a team dominate that conference the way the Thunder did last year. They were on the roll.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Here's Brewer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Brewer's got his first 2 points of the night.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
The record for the Thunder against the West, 39-13. Just numbers that you never really see for a team playing against what is always, Steve, a very tough Western Conference.
Well, just to give you an idea of how good the Thunder were in the West last year, I mean, you'd have to go all the way back to the 08-09 season to find another club that had more than 39 wins against the West. That was the 09 Lakers, of course, who went on to win it all.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Cook. Doris, what do you have?
Guys, Kevin Durant last season joined the exclusive 180 club. Over 50% from the field, 40% from three-point territory, and 90% from the line. It's the gold standard of shooting efficiency, something only 5 other players have done in NBA history. It was a goal of his going into the season, but his ultimate goal still remains, to win an NBA title. He said, quote, "The hunger is always there. That's my goal every year, to get to the top of the mountain." Guys, he knows it's a long road, but they've gotten so close. We'll see if this is his year.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks.
You know, it seems to me Nick Young is the perfect guy to have coming off the bench because he's a volume shooter and scorer who can get hot in a hurry. I think his best role is to play him kind of in a Jamal Crawford type role.
Now Westbrook, after the missed three from Iguodala, releases. They'll get another chance. Off the left rim and out.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Going back to Nick Young, Clark, mostly a score.
He sure is, Kevin, an athletic 6'7" wing. I don't think there's any reason he can't be a plus rebounder and defender, but it's clear that his focus primarily has been on the offensive end.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Brewer with the steal. And George with the stuff.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
6-second difference between shot and game time. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Drilled from 6 feet. George has got 8.
Despite their shooting woes in the first quarter, they have the lead and really look like they're about to build on that. They've got positive momentum and doing a pretty good job here in this quarter.
And here's Young from the arc. No good. Up in time. Shot is off. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Thunder lead by 3.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, fans. We got a close game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to beautiful San Francisco, the Bay Area, and a view of the Bay Bridge.
You know, it's funny. You look at the Golden State Warriors. They've had the 3rd best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better. At Oracle, it's not the altitude, it's the crowd. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry attacking with the lead pass. And Green gets it to go.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Thunder shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And Clark, as you were saying about the Warriors, they really feed off this home crowd. Steve, you said maybe the best in the NBA.
I think so, just in terms of the support they get, regardless of their success. You think back over the last 16, 17 years, the Warriors have only been in the playoffs twice, and yet the fans are there every single night going nuts. So now that they're a good team, I think this fan base is really going to come alive.
Here's Anthony. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all. Guys, they missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
The feed now to Pachulia. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead,
perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
You know, you look at Jaja Pachulia, and he's a guy I think that's underrated. He can really score around the basket. He knows how to use his body in a physical manner. And he can step out and knock it down from 15 feet, too.
Back to Pachulia, originally from the Republic of Georgia in Eastern Europe, and has played most of his career in Atlanta, Georgia.
You know, probably a little different. Atlanta.
It is, Steve. It is a lot different, actually, than the Republic of Georgia.
Just a little.
Yes.
But he's really solidified his place in the league. It's tough. He throws his weight around, draws fouls. All the things you like in a backup center.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Guys, the Warriors aggressively pursuing top talent this summer. They surprised many as strong contenders for Dwight Howard and did end up with an all-star acquisition in Untitled Chapter. He gives them an elite perimeter defender who can also create offense for them in a point forward role. And with their shooters, a great fit for his talents. This is a team not content to rest on its laurels, but constantly in hot pursuit of the best players in the game.
Such a terrific turnaround. Thanks, Doris. Good. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Starting to really play well here and trying to pull away.
Yeah, and they're doing it effectively, Steve. I mean, they're on all cylinders right now, clicking beautiful.
Anthony with the bucket. Here's Green. Back to Durant. Kicks to Pachulia. Into Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships. And at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the Sweet 16. That's impressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anthony, defended by Durant, wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Green, and the layup falls. And the Warriors lead by 12.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
4 seconds left. Rejected by Brewer. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors to take possession. Curry outside. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Now Young, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Young's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 12. Westbrook with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. Pick it up, pick it up.
Iguodala against George. Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Back to Young. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Young's got 4 this quarter.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Mark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys. I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Iguodala, no good. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside Westbrook. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Nick Young. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Brewer with the steal.
That steal is just another highlight in what's been a dominant performance at both ends.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Oklahoma City. Livingston dishes to Green. And there's the pass to Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Westbrook. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, offensively, he needs much less space to operate than most players. It's amazing how well he can get his shot off, even with somebody right in his face.
You know, even the tightest defensive pressure doesn't seem to faze him in the least. I mean, you can attribute it to his concentration, where he has incredible focus, or you could just say he's one of those gifted scorers.
Pachulia, who's checked in for David West.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. And it's blocked by Pachulia. Poked away. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Warriors making a change here.
0.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. He dishes it to Curry. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. West is checked in. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pachulia dishes to Young. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Great open look there. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and I think this is one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Holland saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Draymond Green.